In this video, we're going to take a look at how our software handles internal transactions. Departmentalizing internal transactions, such as PDI or reconditioning, is accomplished by using customers referred to as internal customers to represent various departments. If you're using our QuickBooks company files, these customers as well as QuickBooks accounts and items needed will be included in your installation. To view the internal customers, let's go to Contacts, Customers, and Find Customer. Our internal customers begin with the word company, so type in company in the search field. Double-click to open the customer record. In the customer record, click on Customer Type, and we can see here the customer type is set to Company. Now let's select the QuickBooks tab. This is where QuickBooks accounts classes in sales tax status are assigned, and we can see they are being selected from the QuickBooks company files. There are 4 item types used on a service order, and each one has its own page. We have material, labor, sublet, and other. When a service order is completed, all dealer tasks are invoiced. Upon approval of the invoice, the chargeback payment is applied. The chargeback payment we can see down here in the bottom right corner. The first line controls the account for the chargeback, and the second line is the class for the chargeback. So in this example, the work done on the PDI new is going to be charged back to the sales department. If you don't want to automatically apply the payment, you can turn off the auto preference by going to Administration, Preferences by Location, and Options. Click on Auto Process Internal RO, and here we have our toggle switch which we can turn off or on. Let's go take a look at a service order to see how all this works. We'll start from the home page, click Update, and we'll open up service order 11396. Go up and click on Tasks. We can see we have 4 tasks here on this service order. The first 3 tasks have the code of dealer, which indicates it's an internal transaction. Task 1 and 2 use the PDI new customer, and Task 3 uses the dealer installed options customer. And if we click on the drop-down, we can see a list of all the internal customers. To run reports by departments, click on the Reports tab, Service, and Sales. Click on Sales for Dealer Pay by Department for a date range, and we'll click on Print Preview to put in our date range. Here in the report we can see that the various invoices for the internal transactions are summarized for each internal customer. Now let's go take a look at the invoice over in QuickBooks. Go to the Customer Center, Transactions, and Invoices. Here we see the 2 invoices created from the service order. Let's open up the first invoice. This invoice has been sent to QuickBooks and marked Paid. Go up and select the Journal tab. We can see the first 2 line items for the service labor are being posted to an income account and are assigned to the Superstore Service Department. This allows the Service Department to get credit for the work done. The third line item is the chargeback payment, which in this case will be posted to the Cost of Goods Sold account. And if we go back to the journal, we can see the account is 519925, PDI New Units, and the class is Superstore Sales Department. This causes the sales department to absorb the cost of the work done. And finally, we note that the amount is a negative number. This causes the internal invoice to wash out on the profit and loss report, so that your overall profit and loss statement will be accurate. And that's how we handle internal transactions in our software.